Hi, Dr. Jill Crista here. I'd like to show you today how to make your own nasal spray with essential oils. I have all the supplies laid out here for us to go through the process. We have a little saline. Cheapest way to do it is to buy these little packets and make your own as you need it. I have a 1 ounce bottle and a nasal pump, which the tip looks like your typical saline nasal pump, same thing. Has a little guard on it that will keep it from going off if you want to travel with it or put it in your purse. So keep an eye on where the guard is. This is different than the spray pump that looks like this. And I buy the unit at my local health food store. They sell it just like that for a couple bucks. And then we have the essential oils. I have the whole list that I put in my book, Break the Mold. But you only need to pick 2 or 3 essential oils that you enjoy the smell of. These are all mold-killing essential oils, so it turns a normal saline nasal spray into a mold-killing nasal spray. So we have here cedar, rosemary, ajowain, which is one of my favorites, holy basil, cumin, tea tree, red thyme, clove, frankincense, eucalyptus, and pine. Okay, so let's get started. So you just make your saline at the moment that you need to use it. I have some boiled water here. You can also use distilled water. And 1 packet requires 3.3 ounces of water or 100 mils of water. So I just use a shot glass because that was easier for me to make sure I was being specific with my measurements. This dissolves pretty quickly. And you just add your saline to your 1 ounce bottle and fill it about 3/4 full, and you're going to see how messy I am now. All right. 3 ounces full, because you want to save enough room for your oils, which are going to float on the top. And now you just pick 2 or 3 of your mold-killing essential oils and drip it in. Every essential oil has a different speed of the drops, so some go really fast, so be ready, and some go really slow, and you're like, oh, 23, 24. But anyway, you want to hit 25 drops of each of 2 to 3 of these essential oils in every 1 ounce bottle, so that you're somewhere between 50 and 75 drops of essential oil. More than that, it gets a little stingy on the nose. Hold up. I'm interrupting my own video to tell you that I goofed up. I put, in my attempt to want to make a big difference, I put the strongest formula in my book and in the original video. So the problem is that's a little too strong for mold canaries. So when you're making your nasal spray, start with 5 drops of 2 to 3 essential oils. And you'll see this in the most recent version of my book. But in case you're one of the people that has one of the first versions of the book, it says 25 drops of 2 to 3 essential oils. That's going to be maybe a little too strong for you if you're a mold canary. So start at 5 of 2 to 3 essential oils and work up from there. Our goal is that you make it strong enough to kill mold and not water it, but also so that you can tolerate it and use it 1 to 2 times per day or as needed. Now, back to the video. So we just tip over and count. And then you move on to the next one, and you move on to the next one, so you get all 3 of your little essential oils in there. And then you want to do a test spray to make sure that you like the smell. And if you don't, go back and do 2 to 5 drops of the ones that you like the best until you get the smell that you like. But try again to keep it under about 75 drops. Before you use it, every time you're going to need to shake it because that oil wants to sit on top. So shake it up real good. And I'm just going to show you the first time you use, touch the end. First time you use your nasal spray, nothing will happen. And that'll happen every time because it'll settle back down. So each time you have to prime it until you get a good spray. You want to do your test spray, see if you like it. Of course, I haven't done my blend yet, but adjust as needed. And there you have your own mold-killing essential oil nasal spray. For how to use it, when to use it, what time to use it, that kind of thing, check out my book, Break the Mold.